Now that we have seen the calculation of the regression coefficients and the F and T tests as demonstrated in figure 11.6 in the book, let's now look at the Excel add-in for regression. We'll begin again with the original data as shown here. We'll go to Tools and to Data Analysis, and in the Data Analysis window we'll look for Regression, and when we click OK we get this window. First it asks for the Y range here. The Y range is total charges. Now it asks for the X range. The X range is length of stay. There is a label in the first row. We can ignore this constant as 0. That will rarely ever be the case. The confidence limit is given as 95%, and we'll leave it at that. Then we'll select an output range, and we're going to put the output right here in E. We're going to ignore these other aspects of the regression analysis, and when we say OK, a regression analysis is generated. Not all of it is visible in the screen, but we'll move a little bit to the right so we can see all of it. Now, if you recall from our first analysis, we accounted for 77% of the variance. That's the R-square. There is the coefficient for B1. There's the coefficient for the intercept. There's the standard error for the coefficient on B1, which we calculated in the other example. Here are the sums of squares. Here's the F-test, the probability of the F. Here is the T-test and the probability of the T. We also have a standard error of the intercept, which we're not going to discuss here. We'll look at that further when we talk about multiple regression. But essentially all of the results which we were able to calculate in this sheet are shown here.